All right, guys, this is Dan with Driver Motorsports, and today is going to be the first of a little mini build series that we're going to be doing on Ollie's Y33 Cima. This is a V6 turbo model. It's got the VIP package from the factory, so it's got all the fancy stuff. The only thing fancy it doesn't have is a digital dash, but OEM two-tone, the pearl white, the gray. As you can see, it's in completely stock form now. Ron is coming here in just a few minutes to throw some tint on this. We're actually doing a 5% tint in the rear and 15 up front per the customer request. And we've got some pretty sick wheels, an air ride going on this. If you guys like this style video, definitely let us know, because we can do more of them. But it's going to be a really cool build, and we're going to hop right into it.
All right, man, so what are we doing this thing today?
All right, so I got this beautiful Y33 Cima. I'm gonna have my hands full with this one. I gotta do strut rods, I gotta do rear main seal. These wheels are going on it. These are some Heritage wheels. I'm not really sure what kind they are, to be honest. They're cool though. It's getting an air ride, so, cool air suspension. I still gotta figure out where to mount the tank and do all that jazz. And that's pretty much it. Window tint, so I got the windows tinted. Yeah, super fun stuff. I'm probably gonna be working on this for the next two and a half days or so. Who knows? But yeah, it's gonna be fun. All right, so I got my bags in front of me. I got my tank, I got my knuckles. We got some AirTech air struts that are about to go in the car. I was gonna wait for my knuckles to dry, because I put like 3 or 4 coats of paint on them. Keep missing spots. It's ridiculous. Got the airlift tank. I'm gonna be mocking that up here pretty soon. Yeah, I'm more of a static kind of guy, so this is all new to me, the way I see it. Bags are for groceries, but this is cool, and we're gonna make the magic happen.
All that negativity, are you kidding me? Look, I'm repping AirTech today, boys. Woo!
This AirTech socks.
AirTech drip.
This is the first time we've actually used AirTech, but super stoked on this because it does have adjustable top hats. All the fittings are there. Literally, you just run your lines, and it's the nice quick disconnect. So you literally just push your line in there. It's about as simple as it gets. These are just like Y33s, where I don't know if you've probably already explained this, but of course, have to weld them onto the factory strut. But Devin went ahead and did that. So.
Yep.
I'm stoked. Put them on, Jacob. I want to see this car on the ground.
You ready?
Yeah, that makes two of us, man. So I just got done undoing the tension rods. The important thing about these is they need to be the same length. The new ones are fully adjustable, and they need to be the same length. The magic number right here from the middle of this hole to the middle of this stud is 13.5. So as long as everything's 13.5 from hole to stud, hole to middle of this hole, I know I'm good. And then I can just slap it right back on. So I have the new tension rods in the car, and I feel like I should mention, it's important that you need to get the length on this right, so it doesn't affect your toe. You need to keep your toe the same. And I'm not gonna bolt it up right now, because I just gotta take all this out of here anyways, so I'll save that for later. Well, I am currently mounting the manifold for the air suspension and the spare tire well. I got to get these grommets in the holes, which is, you know, easier said than done. I got to put this, you know, these are the bolts I'm going to be using. Some long boys. I really had to search for these, like, for a good while. So yeah, I have a lot ahead of me. Basically this in a nutshell. All this lovely, colorful.
All that stuff looks nice and color coded.
Yeah. So, and I am on step 1.
Perfect.
A bajillion. So. All right, so I got my diagram here. I got my air manifold. I got my compressor. Got my tank. Got the bags. Got all the wiring. Got all the air lines. Air controller. Here's what it looks like on the car. I got my air lines routed into the tire well where the manifold sits. Got my rubber grommets, keep everything nice and protected. These rear lines, I just ran them over the subframe into the rear bags, nothing too fancy. Same with the one on the left side. That's a little too close. Woo. All right, anyways, one's in the front. I routed through the rear subframe to these lines. I'm not sure what this line is, to be honest. This is, you know, your brake lines, and I just tucked it up in there nice and good so it isn't coming out. Runs all the way up through the length of the car. This side was easy. I was just able to run it to the subframe, right up to the bag. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. This side, because it's so close to the exhaust, I had to route it through the subframe, drill some holes so it's not flopping around, and up to the bag. So here's what it looks like in the wheel well. Got the manifold, got my lines. Not everything's hooked up yet. I'm still routing stuff. So, you know, I got my relay tied up here. Here's the harness for the manifold. Got all my wires run up into the car. Here's some sensors for, some harnesses for some height sensors that we do not have. They're optional, but that's some bougie stuff. So I got the wires run through here, run through these channels. You know, I just took off some, had little plastic retainers. I took those off, peeled them up, and literally just slid the wires right through. It was a bit of a pain, but not too bad. So I got to run through this one. There's one right there. Under the carpet. There's more of them. I think there's 3 in total, 3 channels. And then I had to, dang, I wish I had a flashlight. Let me get a flashlight. Hey, Dan. Hey. So, I actually had to remove the fuse box. Freaking dummy this morning. Remove the fuse box, peel it up and out of the way, route my wires up through there into the dark abyss. Oh my goodness, I'm getting old. I routed him through this harness grommet thingy up into the engine bay, around, under there, and right there. I added a fusible link. You need one of those, very important. So that's my power and ground. And then for signal, I tied into good old cigarette lighter. So I just spliced it in the signal wire. That would be that pink one in there. Splice it in there, nothing too fancy. So I need to wrap that. And then same thing with the controller wire. I just routed it up the same way, right to the center console, under, you know, where the center tray lies, and boom, Bob's your uncle. Air controller. All right, y'all. So I just finished toiling endlessly, getting these bags on here, and I have the wheels mocked up. Oh my gosh. This is gonna look so good. Man, these things look fire. Oh yeah. So it's gonna be fun making it fit. Gonna put some hella stretch tires on here, so it'll look good. But I got a lot of work ahead of me.
Oh, I was trying to listen to music, but you turned it off.
Oh, I'm gonna jam it in a second. You trying to mount these wheels up for this bad boy?
Yeah. It's gonna be some nice stretch on these ones.
Yay.
It's gonna be fun.
So we got the Cima in CJ's booth. What you gonna do to this thing
magic.
today?
So a little bit of paint correction, getting this thing ready to go. I cut the top and start polishing everything. For right now, we're just gonna go ahead and do the sides, get that all knocked out, get the wheels all polished up and everything, but let's get to it.
All right, guys, thanks for watching. That's going to be the end of this video. Tune in tomorrow to see the full promo video and full reveal of the car. If you guys like this content, please let us know. We enjoy doing this content, and it's cool to show you guys a little bit more behind the scenes of what really goes into building some of these VIP cars. So if you like it, hit the like button. If you're not subscribed, what are you doing here? And we'll see you soon. Thanks.